Hello, everybody. What I'm going to talk about is a feature that I've been working on and off in the last couple of months, but mostly off lately. And it's something that I actually thought about, oh, I don't know, 27 years ago when I first worked on the toolbar support for Panther, or actually it was Jam back then. And I worked on the toolbars and the status bar, and both of those use Microsoft Foundation classes technology. And that was my first exposure to Microsoft Foundation classes. And both are actually subclasses of the C control bar class, which is a base Microsoft Foundation class. So it's very much a work in progress. So now I'm going to show you a little bit. I'm going to share my desktop so you can see what I'm working on. So when you open Panther, this is a 32-bit Panther 560 with a obviously modified extensively because I didn't check this code into the product. And this is what you get when you open it. Although by default I open the properties window in the library table of contents, and you can see Panther has these toolbars up here, and you can move them around. Now, what you get with this feature. Oh, before I do that, Amrit suggested that I start by actually showing you something before showing you how to build a thing. And so I showed her something yesterday, and then after I showed her what I was going to do, I completely changed it. So Amrit will be surprised at what I'm going to show. So this, I want to give you an idea of what you can do with this feature. So this could be like a chat window, and I have it. And when you edit these things, they just edit them just like a regular screen. And I'm just going to open this in test mode, and we'll see what happens. So it went over here. It's now attached to the right side of this screen. I'm going to move something around here that's part of the Teams. And it's attached. Like I can drag the corner back, drag it around, and it's just attached. I can move it down. I could type into here a question. This is all fake, by the way. There's no AI in this chat. I just thought it would be amusing to say, what is the meaning of life?
But it's possible.
It's possible. You can put AI in here. And the answer came back, how should I know? And let's say I want to type in, show you another part of it. I need to find a developer. Oh, can't type. Developer. I need to find a developer. Here is an interface to help you. Look at that. Up here, it looks like a toolbar, but it's not a toolbar because I can now select an option menu from here. And I'm going to find developers. I need to find a developer, right? And let's see. I want to find one in Delaware. Oh, that's where I live. Let's see how many developers are in Delaware. I'll click go. Oh, it's just me, Len Silverberg. I can clear this. And you can type in these things. You can switch back and forth between these, and again, this is I can show you, this is attached to the frame. So if I drag this over, I get a scroll bar at the bottom to fix up my interface. So it's just like toolbars, but you can do them a little bit differently. You can make it look like a toolbar. You could make it look like a window, and you could build something more elaborate that's sort of like a ribbon type of control, with this feature. So let me give you an idea of how you do this. I'll close this one. And like I could start off by saying, initially the screen has these properties, this new property, which is control bar under dialog. And I could say I want to make this a control bar. And it gets some defaults. So the default is that there's no caption. Caption is what would be in the title bar. Docking site is going to be at the top. It's allowed to be floatable. I'm not going to show you that capability yet because it doesn't quite work right. And I should be able to dock it on any side. So each of these top dockable, left dockable, bottom dockable, and right dockable, I have set to yes. So if I just go into test mode, there it is. It's docked at the top. And again, it's just a big empty thing right now because I didn't put anything in the window. And it has the dragging bar here on the left side. If it had a caption, it would be at the top. And if it was on the right side, it would have that that drag bar at the top edge. So, and I could show you that. So I could say docking side equals right. You saw this earlier with the chat window, and it's to the right. And how did I make this look like a toolbar? Okay, well, let's just put something on it. Put a field on it. I want to put in a label here. Search. I want to have a search field. And if I do this, make this a little bit, bring this up a little higher. If I do this, I put it over here, sorry. Meant to put it at the top. So if it's at the top, go back and say docking site equals top. And now it looks like a toolbar, but I can type in there. Now you may notice the color is different from this is called the docking site. And the background is different. I can do anything I want with colors just like I can in Panther, so on a regular screen. So I can change the background color, and if I want to make it match, I can make it match using extended colors for the background, and 240, 240, 240 for red, green, and blue is approximately the right color. So if I go back in, you can see that now it's looks just kind of like a toolbar. How did I open up the other screens? Well, there's a lot of ways you can open up windows and sibling windows. All I did previously was I think on the chat window itself, I just added a control string. Chat, I think I called it chat 2. So if you open it as a sibling with the 2 ampersands, oops, I didn't do that right. It's an auto control string. I don't think I used an auto control string on the chat window because I remember I hit a button. I did it a little differently. And if I do that with an auto control string, now I can have two of these. And I can also do the same thing to open up a non-docked window, if you will.